Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a blessed day. It's nice and sunny here in southern Arizona. I'm actually done for work today. We're all prepped up for tomorrow's job too. Picked up the supplies and all the good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. There we go. Get a pole up for you guys. Hello, cheerio. What's up, my friends? Well, I hope you're having a blessed day today. So far, mine has been up and down. I had some good times and some bad times. Went to Home Depot, and they didn't have the materials. And it was $3 more per sheet of goods. And then, when I got my food at Taco Bell, they forgot my drink. And they're like, oh, sorry, and gave me another one. But unfortunately, it was sugar-free. But I still drank it. It was alright. But I'm not a fan of sugar-free soda. So, yeah. And nobody's in yet. We've been on almost 2 minutes. Probably because my voice sounds like I'm crazy.
Yep, probably. Probably. This is my normal voice. Thought I'd mess around with you guys, see what you guys would say, but nobody's on yet. We've been on over 2 minutes now. I don't know why. Here, we'll do it with the road here. There we go. Turn the notifications off because we've got a couple of them coming in right now. Shut that off. There we go. And no one's still in. Wow. Hasn't been this gay in a long time, YouTube. Usually at least get one person in the first 2 minutes. No one came in. Nobody's in because they're all working. Or on their computers doing a live, like tactical.
Like tactical.
I don't know, nobody's on alright. Let's see. Turn off translator, turn on all messages.
There we go.
Yeah, it's weird. Nobody's even in here. I've been live for 3 minutes now. Let me try some. Alright, we did a refresh to see if that would work. Sometimes that helps. Let's see if that will do it. Where you go to your YouTube homepage, it's like sign out of the YouTube, and then sign back in, and then restart live, and I'll say, ask you if you want to resume it, and so you do. And then it resets some of it sometimes. I guess, I don't know. Well, we got someone in here right now. Appreciate you all coming in, whoever you are. I've been live for almost 4 minutes, and you're the first person in here. It hasn't been that ever, I don't think. Except when I had the wrong settings, I think one time. Anyways, we are headed back home. We're done for the day. We run a handyman business. And we did a job this morning, then picked up supplies at Home Depot. And then we went to lunch, and after lunch, we went to the bank, and now we're heading back home. So, what's up, Mr. Big 8? Big 8D2, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. How you doing? Appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, we do hiking content, cave exploring, mines, old mines, we explore them, outdoor stuff. We also do some shooting content, and here and there I do some of my handyman stuff. Usually we go live 6 p.m. Arizona time every evening. Here and there I sprinkle some throughout the day, so like today. Good, and you? Better than I was. The morning was kind of weird. Had a couple issues with getting materials, and then once I finally went to another place to get the materials, I had to wait in line like 15 minutes because the guy was returning stuff at a cash register instead of the return center. It was kind of a pain. And then when I got my food, they forgot my drink. And then when they gave it to me, they gave me Diet Mountain Dew, which I do not like. I drank it anyways. But we try to be thankful in everything. Thankful we had the money to buy lunch, right? There's always something good to be thankful for. I try to look at the cup half full, not half empty of life. Anyways, which is what we usually do anyways. But yeah, we're done with the jobs today. Who just came in? What's up, Data Hoarders? What's going on? My name is Data. My pronouns are fuck you. Oh, that not good. That not good. Fa and Q. Yeah, you don't want to say that too fast. Definitely not. Otherwise, they might say I'm saying a bad word and block me. Although I know lots of channels that say words that are bad all the time. I never say bad words on mine, and I still get shadow banned. Other people say them all the time, and they don't get any discipline. Right, that's life. Work hard, try fun harder. Yep. Try, have fun harder. Yep. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade, friends. Is that what they say? And you can never go wrong doing what's right. It's free to do what's right, and it makes everybody happy, so why not, right?
Why not, right, mate? So where'd you go?
You read books. Not a lot of them. The only book I read the most is the Bible. I'm a Christian, and so I read the Bible pretty much every day. And just recently, just yesterday, I shared the word in church at our sermon. It was about who's on the throne of your heart, or the throne room of your heart. So yeah. What's up? That was Juven Ate Your Mind. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Hey Keith. I might be traveling to Idaho or Reno for electrical work. Kind of excited about that. I just had someone randomly message me, oh, are you doing any electrical jobs? I can give you estimates. And I don't think it's a previous person that I've messaged before, so I don't know what that's about. This good Psalm 91 is a good one. I forget what Psalms 91 is. Drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank?
Not sure how that happens, because if you're not really drawing, then because it's blank. Wow, that's an old Lincoln. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't remember what Psalms 91 is. I'm drawing a blank. God Most High. Psalms is one of my favorite books. Unfortunately, some of my Psalms got a little messed up. One of these days I need to fix my Bible. So I had a car burn one time when I was on my way home from church. And so friends from church helped me get my stuff together and get the car towed to my house after it burnt down. And later on, we took it to a scrapyard a year or two later. Anyways, and the same day I had my Bible sitting on my porch, and my little puppy got a hold of it and tore out a whole bunch of Psalms, from Psalms 1 all the way to like Psalms 40, I think. So it's kind of, I was holding it together pretty good, but when my Bible got torn up, I got a little teary-eyed. That was a little sad. Kind of broke me up. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, as they say. All right, I'll be right back. I got to open up the gate at my house here. I'll be right back, folks. Ugh.
These Skittles?
All right, got the gate open. Now we got to pull in. Got to make sure I don't hit my two doggies. I've never hit them. Thankfully, they stay out of the way. That'd be kind of a bum deal. Years ago, my mom accidentally backed over a cat. I saw it get ran over. That was a little traumatic. I was probably like 7 or 6, maybe 8 max. That was sad. All right, we got home.
Hey, Canella. Well, hey, Skittles. Skittles. There's my little doggy Skittles. There he is.
That I go hiking with. So if you guys want to see a lot of Skittles, he's a red heeler. Skittles, where are you? You're all dusty. You're all dusty, buddy. He's a little dust bunny. What are you doing? I got another dog too. She's over chilling. She's just chilling in the shade right now. Oh, Skittles, what are you doing? Let's see. Here's the big doggy. She is a German Shepherd. She's old. She's like 14, 15 years old. She's doing really good though for 14, 15. Oh, Nilla. You miss us? Oh, Skittles. Skittles, leave her alone. Nice. You are all dusty. Where were you? You rolling around the dirt. He says, I heard Reno's booming $60 60-hour weeks. Jobs sleeping in their cars. J-Dubs? Who's that? Hey, Bull. May I ask which version of Bible you use? I use King James Version. King James Version. KJV, as they say. Hey, what's up, Raccoon? Is your feral Candy? How is your day going, bud? We just got back from work a little early. The job went about what I was thinking. I figured it'd take 3-4 hours. It took a little over 3. Counting my time running around getting parts. I was at the job probably 3 hours and 20 minutes or so. But then I was running around to getting materials. I went to the Home Depot and they didn't have the right one. They had 2 sheets of it. They probably had more up above, but one of those down the bottom were damaged too, and I needed 3 sheets. Or so I thought. I ended up needing just 2. And they were $52 a sheet versus Lowe's were $49 for 3/8 inch smart siding.
Hey, Skittles. Canilla, what's up? Oh, there's the donkeys. There be the donkeys.
We'll probably let them out shortly. It's a little breezy out here, but it feels so good. Like it would be an awesome day to go hiking. Skittles, should we go hiking the rest of the day? Go up to Montezuma Pass on the top of the mountain. You haven't been that way yet. It's only like a mile. It's not very long, the hike. You got something in the mail too. I'm not sure what. Oh. Somebody from Doris from Rancho Cucamonga, California. Probably an eBay order. You just got with the dogs. Sorry, J-Dubs is a journeyman wireman. Yeah, I would have never known that. Good man. Yep. And I miss Candy and Gunny. Still sick for some reason. That ain't fun. All right, let me see what I got in the mail. There's my Verizon bill. Capital One, American Express, and an Amazon credit card. Dude, I got all the credit card bills in one day. That's kind of rare. All right, what's in this little baggie? I think it's something from eBay, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. It's actually Amazon, so I don't know why it was off from some weird random person. It's a part for climbing, guys. Here it is. Oh, there. Right here. It's a chest descender. It's supposed to be a little smoother since it's got these little wheelies. It's less likely to bind. It's got this spring-loaded thing where you slide your rope through. It's a chest descender. Let's see, you would mount it, I think like this. You'd mount it like, I got to get the holder for it yet, but I think you'd mount it right here for climbing. I needed one, so that's what we got. This one seemed like a decent one for the price, and it's heavy-duty aluminum. I have some brands of this and some other stuff, and it's always worked really well for me. If this little string breaks, well, it's not too big because you could just grab this little lever here and pull it down. And it looks like it's all nice cast aluminum. That looks pretty nice. It's got little teeth on it. I think that'll fit a 1/2 inch. It looks like it. I think it'll fit up to 11 or 12 mil. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thanks, Big. Appreciate you. You too. God bless you, brother. Go with God, my friend. I don't know if I should get another pup or not. All I ever did was train horses and CQB dogs. Maybe I should do that for a living. Hey, training dogs makes good money. Well, horses too. It takes a lot of patience, though. So if you don't have a lot of patience, don't be a dog trainer, right? Or a horse trainer, or a people trainer. Like, people that do not have good patience are bad with children, too. Got to take off something I have on my hip. What we're packing today. There's what we were packing today. The 365 SIG macro. It is all beat up because I go caving and hiking with that thing. So it's got mud all over the holster. The pew-pew's got mud all on it from different caves and mines I've been in. I need to clean it up and oil it because it's getting rough. But nothing's for sale here. Educational purposes only for the enjoyment of my subscribers. But yeah, I need to clean that thingy up. Oh, sorry, I just took off my hat, so my hair's a little messy. I gotta chill. Excuse me. Yeah, so today I put up some new gable on carport. One of my friends is a painter, and he's like, I could probably do it, but he's like, I don't really want to do it, and I'm not good at it. It'll take me like a day or two to do it. So he's like, I'll sub it out to you. I said, okay. So I gave him a price, and it's like, sounds good. So I bought the materials today. We used a smart panel siding. It had that old, what's this stuff called? It's not MDF. I think it's called, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm drawing a blank. What is that stuff called? It's kind of like fiber sawdust. It's different than MDF, and it's different than OSB. I almost had it. It fluffs up when it gets wet. It's not very good. Masonite. Masonite, I think they call it. Something like that. I am the milk. What's up, Milk Rants? How you doing? Can I be your cookie? Can I be your Oreo? So we can dunk in together and have fun? Problem is, people don't understand you have to be gentle with high-strung animals and kids. Correct. Because it just ticks them off. Same with high-strung adults. It'll just tick them off. Oh, I need to go through some of my, let's see, where's my caving stuff? Is it still in my car? Probably. I think my caving stuff is still in my car because I haven't emptied it out yet. Ooh, I could have a cup of coffee. Hey, what's up, Thundy? We just got something in the mail for the channel. A chest descender for caving and mines. Yep. Maybe this weekend I'll go down some caves, or not a cave. It's some mines. It's not that far off the road. It's maybe about 15 minutes up the road, and it drops down. I can't even see the bottom because you can't get close enough to it to look to the bottom. Then it's got a little side thingy to it. Oh, I should have brought this with me to Home Depot. It got $8.18 on it. What the hell did you even say? You said you're milk, so I'm like, can I be your cookie? You know, milk and cookies. Smartest animals are needy as hell. Yep. Mountains? Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't done rock climbing in a long time. I did rock climbing one time with a belay, where the rope went up, went through an eyelet, and came back down. I would mosey my way up, and then I would say rest, and I would lean back while someone was holding the rope. And then I'd say belay, and then I'd go up, rest, and then I would go to the very top of that rock cliff, and then say, okay, time, I'm coming down, I'm rappelling. The hardest part was doing that full lean back like this and trusting your gear, and then walking down. But that was back in 2015. So that was almost 11 years ago. Climbed a few mountains there. I've done a lot of mountains as in regular climbing. Like I hike all the time. Jesus loves you. Amen. He does. He loves you as well. I am a believer. I'm a Christian myself. I preach God's word. I just did on Sunday, just yesterday. It was my turn. We take turns at my church, so. Yep. You climb mountain too? Yeah, we do, my friend. Lots of mountains. We got a lot of mountains right out my door. Aw, nobody likes winter. Spring 20. I would think people would say spring or fall more than summer. I went up Mount Capitan, Mount Berstotz, and Mount Washington. I haven't been on Capitan. My brother's been on that one. That's in Yosemite, if I recall. Let's see. He wasn't on Mount Washington. He was on Mount Wrightson. Or not Wrightson. The tallest mountain in the U.S., other than not McKinley. It's in the continental U.S., or whatever they call it. What is that one? It's in California. Whitney. Mount Whitney. Mount Baldy? If you're talking about the one here in off the Madera Canyon, Mount Wrightson, I've been near Old Baldy over there. Now, there is an Old Baldy in... let's see. There's one in Sequoia Kings Canyon. I've been to that one. There's also one in Squaw Valley where I used to live. I've been to the top of that one. And then there's one, I think, in the Sierra Nevadas, too. I haven't been to that one. LA County. Oh, no, I haven't been to that one. Yeah, there's a lot of them called Old Baldy or Mount Baldy. And I went up the one by Lake Como in Montana with Ed McKay when I was 8. Oh, cool. Let's see, the highest mountain. I'm trying to think the highest mountain I've been to the top would have been really close to Mount Wrightson, which that spot, which is near me, well, I was on Florida Saddle. That there might have been about 8,000, something like that. I'd have to look it up. But I've been higher than that. I think some other areas I've been to is about a 9.5. But that was a while ago. It's been a long, long time. Hey, look, we got someone who said winter now. Sweet. For myself, I would say either spring or fall, probably, for myself. It probably varies on where you live. Because if you live in a state that doesn't have trees that change, probably fall would not be your favorite. Probably would be more like spring. Beer stand was 14,865. Nice. So, like, my brother went to Mount Whitney, which is the tallest mountain in the U.S., in the lower 48. The next would be McKinley. That's the tallest one. There in McKinley. That would be number 1 of all the U.S. states. But number 2 is Mount Whitney in California. It's just under 15 or right at 15 or 16, something like that. It's way up there. He actually went up there one time when it was full of snow, couldn't make it with 2 other buddies. And then he went another time after it melted and got to the very top where the little shack is up there. It still had ice in the shack. Cascade Range was a pretty rad hike. We didn't climb any mountains though. So my friends went on the Cascades, the Sierra Nevadas. They went on a 70-mile hike in 5 or 6 days, something like that. What's up, AI Jones? Brother! I've never done that long of a hike. I've done where you go up for like 6-7 miles, spend a night, and then do the 6-7 back. Or I did 13 the other day in one day. Let's see, I did about that in January, and then in November I did about 13 in one day. I was hunting in November, and then January went to Florida Saddle and back. It got dark on us, so we were going back with what do you call it? Flashlights with Skittles. Do I know Table Mountain? In California, there's a Table Mountain there in Table Mountain Casino. I know that. I had friends that lived right next to Table Mountain Casino. When we went up Berstadt, I'm sorry, I'm probably saying it wrong. It was random. Amonda woke me up, and I was still drunk. It took like 15 hours, and I had to carry everyone's stuff. You were the Sherpa, right? The guy carrying everything? The work mule? The Sherpa. But yeah, Milk Ranch. I know of Table Mountain there in Cali. It's up off of Highway 41, if I recall. Oh, in South Africa. No, I don't know that one. This one's in Cali, the one I know of. Central Cal, a little bit northeast of Central California. My buddy in UK just went live. Lions Fix-It Shop, I think is what the thing's called. Whoops. What's it called? Lions Fix-It Shop, I think. Oh, Kentucky Ballistics just loaded something up too.
Could you defeat a Velociraptor? Yeah, with my 338 Lapua and my 500 or my 460 Magnum. That'd do it. It's funny, Jerome, they actually call me Serpa. They did call you that? I figured they would. That's what they call those guys that carry that stuff. Sherpas. I'm gonna get some coffee. I got some in the pot here. Let's just heat some up.
Would you like some coffee, mate? Would you like some tea instead with your crumpets?
Yeah, I think that's what they call the guys that haul the heavy stuff, like when you go into the Alps and stuff. I think it's called Sherpas. Sherpas. What is that? Oh, it's a ring.
So what in the world? What in the world is that, mate?
Candy slow as all he can do is carry stuff slowly. 1, 2, 0. Hey, at least you're making it. Slower is better than going nowhere. Ooh. I need to organize my man cave. It's a mess because I cleaned out my car before I went cave exploring and camping, and I just threw a lot of it in here. Oh, let's see. All right, YouTube. As that sign says, YouTube, not for sale. Nothing in this room's for sale. Okay? See? Not for sale. Anyways, we got an MP5 right here. Anybody want to see an MP5? Boing, boing, boing. I haven't thought about that in years, yeah. I need to work more on some of my stuff. This one should be pretty easy. I just got to fit that forearm on there. This one, I got to do a little more work on the trigger set, weld a nut on the back side. That'll fit over the right bolt that I have where the trigger set goes into there. And YouTube, actually, that's not a firearm. That's an antique. It's made in 1887, I think. Something like that. Same with that one over there. You got a 5? It's a copy. It's not an original. It's a Century Arms, which is the same exact tooling as the MP5. They sold their tooling rights to Century Arms MKE. The guy who had it before me put HK internals too, so all the insides are HK. It's pretty cool. Say water in British. War. War ball. War. Boscher. Oh wait, that's German. Wall. War. War ball. Is that how they say it? Wall ball? Wall. Wall ball. Yep. We got another one we need to put back together. We got the parts for that now. That's a black powder from like the 70s or 80s. It's a Pieta Remington 86 remake or something like that. 1887, I forget. I can't remember. It's a remake of something. But we reload our own stuff. So we got a reloader here. Scale. These are 45 Colts. A few of those are 44 mag. We got some other 44s here. Or sorry, these are 45. We need projectiles for these, though. We ran out, so these ones are ready. We just need to, because I shot them once to check them out. Sorry about my thumb there. I smashed it earlier today, so it looks a little yuck. But, yep, those are some 45 Colt right there. But we ran out of projectiles, so we can't reload anymore. Some of these are 32 ACP. Some of these are 32 Smith & Wesson shorts. They're kind of oddball. That's what the DevGru guys bleeped around with. They thought the 5 was the new cowboy gun. Crazy bastards. Crazy bastards. Here's some boo-boos we did. Here's some 10 mil we goofed up on. We pushed it in a little too deep. Oops. I think this one too. Yep. That one in a little bit too deep too. Yeah. I got to pull them back out. But we need to get some powder too for my 30-06 and 308 if I want to reload 308s. I need some powder for 30-06. Because we can use these right here, these 150 TMJs or these Grand Slams. They're like a soft point hunting around these things. The Grand Slams are pretty cool. This one we done goofed up. We're going to have to make this into like a 45 Colt short or something because we went to put the bullet in and it got all mangled. I'm like, why? Imagine Candy at 19 around seals and all I knew was bolt actions. We got a few of those. We've got the 338 Lapua. Ruger Precision. We've got this little Tino single shot 22 there. That is a 303 British that's been sporterized before I got it. In the very corner, that's real tall, is a Mauser from Turkey, 8 mil. It's from 1938. That one's a Mosin Nagant in the center. M38 carbine. And then my other bolts are in there. 22s, 30-06, 270. Oh, what else is in there? 22s. Got a decent amount of levers here. There's a bolt action shotgun right there. It's a 10 gauge, or not a 10 gauge, 12 gauge. It's called the original Goose Gun. Look at how long the barrel is. It's just so shorter than the shelf. 36-inch barrel. It's called the original Goose Gun. No bolts over here. These are all single shots or shotties. There's a single shot Model 4 Remington, number 4, 32 rimfire. I'm literally terrified of dudes with machine guns. LOL, they throw lead. Yeah, actually, every gun throws lead, just so you know. You're funny. I need to start working on my 5.77 Schneider. The bullet's like bigger than my pinky. It's bigger than a 50 caliber because 577. I mean, it's almost 60 caliber. This thing's huge. Oh. Anywho, thought I'd go live for a little bit at least. I don't know. I was kind of bored on my way home. I thought, I'll just go ahead and go live for you guys. One thing I need to do is clean all my guns. I got so many guns that are dirty right now. Which includes that one I carry in the caves because it gets all muddy. The one that's the cleanest is my AR because after I went pig hunting, or while I was pig hunting, it dropped in clay and mud. It was like I was doing tactical reenactments. So it got all dirty. I actually washed it in the bathtub. The only thing I didn't do with it is I didn't wash the mag off. It was still dirty. I feel that, but it's different when you're throwing 900 rounds per minute and rocking a Lapua. Oh, so I just heard they're coming out with a new machine gun. I don't know when. It's called a light medium weight machine gun. It's a 338 Norma Mag, which is just a little less powerful than a 50, they say. So they must be a little more powerful than a 338 Lapua. Trying to find specs, the difference of the two, but I wasn't finding anything. But yeah, 338 Norma Mag. Thing looks pretty cool. And it's full auto. That's going to be neat. But it's for, obviously, for the military. Military only, my friends. Because the 50 cal is just so heavy. And the 7.62 by 51 NATO wasn't going the distance versus the 338 Norma Mag will, they say. Just a little less than a 50, but almost the same ballistics, which is crazy, according to some of the stuff they were talking about on a video I was looking at today. One of the gun YouTubers were talking about it. I forget what channel that one is. I don't watch his that much, so I don't remember the name. But, yep. Did they ever make the Lapua in a full auto? I know they made them in snipers. I know the Lapua will punch a hole at 1700. I know, right? It won't kill your shoulder like the Barrett. Correct. Yeah, those 50s I hear hurt. I've never shot one. I've never shot a 50 cal. But yeah, I have the 338. I haven't gone far with it. The range I was at that I sighted in was at the time only 500. They have a 750 now, so I need to check it out sometime. But I would love to go like a mile with that thing. It can go a mile, no problem. Some people push it out to almost 2 miles, like 0.75. It's crazy. I mean, that bullet must drop like 8 feet at that time, or even further. I don't know. Anywho. Yeah, I love my 338 Lapua. It's like my favorite bolt action I own. Between that and the 270, 23 feet-ish. Okay. Yeah, depending what projectile, but yeah. I have some that would probably do 1.75 miles. I have some really high-end match grade that came with the rifle when I bought it. Allegedly. They are Burgers and then some Fort Scott's. that are really high end. They're brass, the Fort Scotts. They're like almost as pokey as a needle. But yeah, they're brass projectiles. Yeah, they're Fort Scotts. Those I hear per box is like per box of 20 is like $130 or something. I got the Pew Pew with a double-sided soft case and about 80 rounds for 1,200 cheeseburgers, which was a steal. And I got a $1,200 scope for $420. It's a Viper, Vortex Viper. But I needed to get, did it have rings with it? Oh, it already had rings, I think. Yeah, I think that one came with them already. They were all at the same pawn shop in Cali. Yep. Two people in here. Now I'm getting bored. If I sit here too long, I'll get tired. I'm already starting to. It took a while for this live to even get anywhere. It was like 4 minutes in before one person finally came in. It was crazy. It was really weird. Where's Nella? Oh, she's sleeping on the kitchen floor. What are you doing, Nella? Taking a nap down there? I'm thirsty. Let's get some water. Would you like some water? You hate the 50s? Yeah, I've never shot one. We'll have to try it one of these days. I'm trying to think if any of my friends have any. The guys at the pawn shop, the one has a Lapua just like mine. He hit the M4. I don't think anybody that I know has a 50. Which, I mean, Arizona, you could have a full auto 50 if you had the right paperwork. I have a older gentleman friend who has full auto 303 British and some other stuff. The one he converted to 303 was some other rare round, more rare, and so he converted to 303 British. It's from World War One. He has a lot of World War One full auto stuff. He collects them. He's got a lot of them. He's got some 50-70 trap doors instead of 45-70. He has a few 45-70 too. And he's got some other 303 British stuff. I think he chambered one of those trap doors to a 303, if I recall, which is kind of cool. He's a gunsmith, and he does like precision loads. Do we have an FFL still? I don't remember. Skeetos, what are you doing, buddy? Doggy's walking off. He up on the bed? I think he did. He probably hopped up on the bed. 3 people in here. Not many people, huh? It's like, well, you're not doing anything excited. You're not twerking your bum in the air like girls do, and they get thousands of views and dollars donated, which is totally not right to do on YouTube. It's called exploiting and adult content, which is illegal on YouTube. But anywho, they get all the attention and they get all the money, and then YouTube gets more money. So, of course, they're not going to kick them off because it gives them a lot of money. We were talking about selling some of the antiques. Well, if they're antiques, you could, most states, you don't need an FFL. You could have them shipped to your house. Do you have my info, Raccoon Feral? Like as in either Discord, Instagram, or Messenger? Because I might want to acquire some antiques. I have quite a few of myself. I enjoy them. I don't. Okay, so my Instagram and I believe my Messenger, I'm not sure about that, but Instagram is the same as this. Desert Armory and More. Maybe you can send me some, what would you say, photos of your antiques that you might want to lose in a boating accident. That would be awesome. I'd love to see those. In a boating accident. Yep. Happens once in a while. But yeah, I have a lot that are either 1898 and older, or a few that are just past the 1900s, which you need registered, and so those are, unless I acquired them legally elsewhere, which is allowed here where I'm at. But the kids don't get a bleep about 110 anymore, or hunting or anything like that, let alone go to Africa. Yeah. Never been to Africa. Someone was on here just a little bit ago. They said they were from South Africa. That was Mr. Milk. Milk Rants was from Africa. Let's see. He says in South Africa. Well, he was talking about Table Mountain in South Africa. I don't know if he was from there. Possibly. Ugh. Well, one of these days I need to get you some more gun content. Now that I have both those pew-pews to try, maybe I'll do that this weekend. Some of the weekend, we'll see. Because I won't be studying for a sermon this Sunday because I did it yesterday. Let's see here. You know, I have a 1948 Model 70. I went to Africa 4 times. Model 70. That's a rifle, right? There was a couple Model 70s. That would be a... Because there's also an M72, but that was M70 as well. Because I have an M70, I just got a pistol, Zastava, but they also had a rifle that was an M70. But a Model 70, that was a deer rifle of a Ruger? Didn't they have a Model 70 Ruger? Although that would be something else, I think. That'd be the M70, I think they call it. It was the rival of the 700 Remingtons. It's worth about $47K. Wow, must be in good shape. Awesome. It's in 375 H&8. Wow, that is really cool. I wouldn't mind getting a what was it, a 458 lot. That way you can shoot 458 Ruger in it too. I think it's 458 Ruger. You could shoot, if you have the lot, you can shoot the lower power. But if you have the lower power, you can't shoot the higher power one. I just want it for the pew-pew, the part that goes boom and hits your shoulder. See if it's as powerful as my 10 gauges. Shoulder hitting wise. I did some research on it. I think it was pretty close. Then I was looking, well, what's the difference of a 338 Lapua versus a 10 gauge? And a 10 gauge was still a little bit more. Just sat in a closet in Montana for 80 years. Yeah. Sitting that long, though, can get moisture in the barrel if it's not taken care of. Get some pitting, possibly. Let's see, do I have anything from 48? I've got 2 rifles that are from 43. 303 British and my Mosin Nagant. I have one from 52, 53. That is my SKS Norinco. That is crazy, yeah. It's in decent shape if it's that much. If it's worth that much, then. Someone's trying to get a hold of me, but they can leave a voicemail. I have gotten so many telemarketers today. What's up, Waits? I've got 3 to 4. No, it's 4 or 5 telemarketers today, and this one might have been 2. Just crazy. How you doing, buddy? Doing some bullet shopping. Awesome. I need to do that for projectiles because I need to load up some more stuff. I have a whole bunch of 9 I still need to load up, which I have some, but I'm not going to use those. I'll keep those for 357 because they're the same size round, and they're hollow points. But I loaded up, 1,000, I think, of them, close to it. Because I think the box was 2,000 projectiles, or was it 1,000? I forget. But I need to get projectiles for 45 Colt and for 45 ACP. They're technically the same size. If you're doing lead, it's 0.452. If you're doing full metal jacket, it's 0.451 for either one, 45 Colt or 45 ACP. Usually, that's what it would be. But yeah, I need to get some for, and I need to get some for 460. 460 Magnum. I need to get some gas check ones for that. I found some on Gunbroker. Coon says, I sold my 357 because I thought it hurt my hand more than shooting a 44 mag. Obviously, I haven't had guns in a long time. That was my experience because 387 was so snappy it hurt my hand. Was it a snub nose? The snub nose would be more snappy. Mine's a Red Hawk, new model. It's not very snappy unless I put some hot stuff in them. I do have some really hot buffalo bores. I also made some pretty hot ones the other day. They were nice. They were mid hot. I don't think I shot the real hot ones. I did. Super Black Hawk. Oh, yours was Super Black Hawk. Mine's just a regular one. Okay, you need rubber grips. Mine's a wood grip, and so yeah, it hurts a little bit more than rubber. Which yeah, most of the Super Black Hawks. I know the regular Black Hawks, they would normally be wood, because they're single action. Super Black Hawks, though, I think those are both, right? Single and double. Put the rubber grips on the 1911. Never seen that before. Rubber grips on a 1911. They're usually like epoxy rosin, or fancier ones might be Stag or fake Stag, or like mine are wood. It's a Springfield I have. If I had to pick one item, it would either be a Botox and 300 Win Mag or my pistol. Botox. Oh, a Black Hawk. Then 300 Win. Oh, your pistol Black Hawk. Okay, gotcha. 686. Yeah, that would be one I would like to get because it's double action. It's a Smithy, and you can get the 7-shot of the 686. Now, one of y'all just got one. Was that you, Waiter? Were you the one who just got a 686? I think it was just a 6-shot, though. It wasn't the Lux. I really would like to get the Lux, or Deluxe, whatever it's called. 7-shot. It's not a lot more. It's probably harder to find, though. They make an 8-shot and a snub nose one, if I recall. It's by Smith & Wesson Performance Center. The stubby. It's like a 2-inch snout with like an 8-shot, if I recall. Yeah, I got the standard 686. Yeah, I thought that was you. Like I said, you grab your cowboy gun like your dad and his dad. Yeah, I have 2 that look cowboyish. One that really does. That's the 45 Colt. Then the Ruger 357 mag, but it has target sights on it. But it's broke, unfortunately. The sight broke somehow. I need to call up Ruger and say, hey, can you send me another one? Somehow it broke. Message Ruger. Speaking of that, I need to package up that lever action from Henry and print off the label. But I ran out of black ink, supposedly. They're beautiful revolvers. Oh, they are, yeah. I would probably get a rubber handle for the 686. They do make one that's rubber with wood insert, kind of how the SP100 is. No, SP101. Of course, there's the GP. SP100, GP101. I forget how that is. I get it mixed up all the time. They make one too that's like that with like wood inserts in the rubber. GP101, SP100, something. My dad had one growing up, a 357. It was nice. Mine is a rubber grip, good handling. Yep. And does it have like where your fingers can rest in, or is it more smooth? Because like my 460 is spots where you can put your fingers in. And had to engrave 45. She pawned it because I wouldn't give her 500 to get CM a new car. It was beautiful. A 1911 45 or a 45 Colt probably if it was engraved. Well, they do both engraved, but yeah, it has the finger grooves. Nice. Yep. Yeah, my 460 does. What you wanted on that. The 500 looks more like a cowboy gun because it has the same curve as a cowboy gun handle, and the trigger guard's pretty small. But it's rubber. No, a 45 Colt. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't an actual Colt brand, because pawning for only 500 cheese, an actual Colt, that would be a steal. Like a real Colt for 500 cheese. That would be cheap. I paid $630 for mine, I think. $620. No, it was just under $6. It's a Cimarron though. Case hardened. It's got the medallion on it, so it's the a little bit fancier one, being the case hardened too. That trigger on that thing is so good. A pistol my grandfather got from Holiday. From Holiday? What, like a grocery store, a drugstore? Like my grandpa bought a 44 mag Ruger Blackhawk original in 50, about 52, 53. We had the original receipt still. He got it from like a drugstore too, or a hardware store, or something like that. Oh, Doc Holiday, like the actual Doc Holiday. That'd be worth a lot of cheese. If it actually was his one he had. Oh, it's in Colorado. I thought Doc Holiday was over here in Tombstone. Different Doc Holiday, I guess. I'm thinking of the person, not the town. Or maybe it is a town you're talking about too, or a person, I don't know. Looks like fall's winning, guys. We got 10% winter, 20% spring, 30% summer, and 40% fall. Yep. Shy. Oh, I keep yawning. I'm getting tired just laying here. How was your guys' weekend? Mine was decent. Let's see. I went to church, did the sermon, preached, got home. What did I do? I did a photo editing for you guys, or video editing of POV of Skittles hiking part 2 of 10. He went up and hid in Denver, then died up in Glenwood Springs. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Whoa there. Sorry about that. I was trying to get a screenshot. There we go. And it slipped out of my hand. Okay. I didn't know that. Good hiking done. Yeah, 357 would be, because that would take care of cats. And if you had hot rounds, be pretty good for black bear. 30 carbine? I've never shot 30 carbine. Yeah, I never shot one. They're short, they're small. I saw a postal. 30 carbine postal a few months back, probably like 9 months ago at my local pawn and gun. It came in. They wanted 9 something for it, which I think it was 9 something, or was it 12? 11 or 1200, which I didn't think was too bad. Going to be your next buy. Nice, very light, good for hiking. Yeah, it would be. It would be. And decent ballistics. Not the best, but decent. I don't know what it would be comparable to. I know people's done testing with them. What would that be comparable to? A 30 carbine? I'm not sure. A rifle round? It's less. I don't know. Would it be like a 223 kind of? Maybe a little less powerful, I'd say. That's me. My grandfather got it in Denver in 1934 in some sort of poker game, but I have no idea if it's real or not. Yeah, if you could find out if it was, because they can sometimes trace those back. Because they would have had serial numbers. Not registration, technically. They would have had serial numbers. Because they started off and on registry at 1899. 37 power at muzzle, supposedly. Yeah, I would not know. I guess, yeah, we'll just say supposedly or allegedly. Then J-Dog might start coming in. Say allegedly a whole bunch. J-Dog. Allegedly. See if he comes in. Well, I have a shotgun, and the kids' moms have a shotgun. I don't have serial numbers, and it's not that old because it's from Nebraska. A lot of shotguns are under hand guards, or under, if it's a double barrel, when you have to disassemble it. It's underneath. J-Dog is a scrub. I don't know, is he? I forget what he does for work now. He used to be a janitor. He'd clean up places late in the night, and then recently got another job. I forget what he's doing now. I don't remember. J-Dog's my BF. Oh, he's a nice guy. He was live yesterday. I only went on for a little bit, though, because I was live at the same time, so I had him on my tablet for a little bit. And then I had my own channel playing on the tablet with my other account. Oh, excuse me. To rack up hours. Yeah, boyfriend. He meant best friend, but yeah, we all know what he meant. He really meant boyfriend. I said boyfriend, not best friend. LOL. Yeah, I knew. We knew. Allegedly. Monsieur Farrell. He's been playing, what was he playing last night? Call of Duty or something? I forget. Modern Warfare, maybe? But he had, he was playing those other games, Oblivion and Skyrim, for a long time. I didn't think those were too bad. They look kind of neat in a way, medieval looking. Did you get a fishing pole yet? I have not. I should put that as a poll. What is a good fishing pole and reel and all that? I am old school when it comes to fishing poles or fishing reels. I do not like open face. I've never got the used to them. So I like closed face reels. And my grandpa has always told me Zebco 33. Awesome. Not too expensive. Does the job. JR's more case Russia, right? Allegedly. I like closed face. That's just what I'm used to doing. What's up, BR? This country is less free than China for me. Where you from, BR? I forget. By the way, we've been live about an hour. Almost. 56 minutes. But yeah, I would like to get some fishing stuff so I can do fishing. I'd love to get some fish. And then I need to figure out what limits are and everything around here for different lakes. Because we got Patagonia Lake, and then we have, what's that other one? It's like a ravine that got filled up or something. What's that one called? It's on the south end near me. It's some reservoir-like thingy they filled up. Can't remember. Love my XR M70 fishing pole. Good for the economic crash. Well, that is, you're right. Yep, I don't even know what to be friends with J-Dog. He has so many rusty AKs. Yeah. Don't even want to be friends. You're calling his boyfriend? No, I'm joking. Yeah, what's that one called? It's over by me somewhere over here. I can't remember what that other one's called. How did the sermon go? Did the crowd take to it? Or are they mostly old people? The church is there. So, BR, I'm a home church. So we have like families there. No older people. The oldest people that normally would be there would be my mom and dad. But they've been gone the last 2 Sundays because of my aunt being sick with that stage 4 cancer, and they've been taking care of her. But they seem to appreciate it. It was for myself too. How did the sermon? Okay, that one I read. I have the same blanket. I doubt it. You know why? Because the lady made it herself. Similar, I suppose, but she made this herself. She said she made it herself. Mr. Helicopter, which is Mr. Not Right. I mean, Mr. Not Rich. But yeah, she made this herself. The person I got the couch from said, I'll throw this in with it. I made it for the couch. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's what she said, allegedly. I don't know. Maybe she didn't. It had to be a pretty big loom. Who knows? Exact same pattern. I suppose. There it is right there. It's not quite southwesterny style or design, but kind of is. What is that place called by me that's another lake? They're both about probably an hour and a half or so from me, or maybe a little more, the lake. The one's a lake. It's called Patagonia Lake. I've been there 2 times. But the other one I've never been to. It's like a reservoir or something. I'm drawing a blank on it. No, I'm not that. That's way up north from me. That's in Cali. Dust Cover Actual just went live. Hey, yep, Skittles is chilling on a bed. There he is. Skittles. Hey, bud. Yeah, buddy. Probably go tomorrow. Fishing is peaceful. Probably go tomorrow. Beep, 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 beep. Skittles. Sorry, when I reversed the camera, it crashed. It does that all the time. It's dumb that way. Good Dougie. Yep, he's a very good Dougie. Skittles, you ready to go hiking? Want to go rappelling? That's the thing. If I'm going to go in caves that I have to rappel, I can't bring Skittles. Unless I get a harness that I wrap him to me, and rappel him down in the hole. That'd be funny.
Hi, Skittles. Oh, bud.
Skittles.
Good boy. Good Dougie.
Skittles. You love dogs. Oh, me too. Especially this guy. He is the best. Have you guys been checking out the POV of Skittles? I got part 2 of 10 out. We did part 1 of 10 and 2 of 10 already. And people wanted to see Skittles running around. So it's his point of view of him running around. His view of a hike I did back in January. I think it was January 6th, if I recall, or 7th. One time someone called me stolen valor because I said dogs jumped out of the back of an airplane with the airborne. What's up, brother? Just wanted to say hi. What's up, Focus? Hey, bud. Mr. Jordan, been a while. Appreciate you coming in. How's Canada? Skittles is giving little free kisses right now. Skittles, what are you doing? I need love. I need some love. Skittles. Yeah, dogs are good doggies, especially those Malamutes or whatever. The police doggies. All right, let me see. Get my tablet out here and see what that lake is called by me here. Canada has been better. The Liberals have a majority government now. Again? Rats. All right, let me see what that lake is. Why did my tablet just crash? Was it out of batteries? No, it's got 92%. Why are you having problems then? It just crashed on me. All right, let me see if I can bring up that lake that's over here. We got Patagonia Lake, and then we have another one that's not a lake. It's called something else. I'm about to get to it. Parker Canyon Lake. Okay, it is a lake. Parker Canyon is what people call it. Parker Canyon Lake. That one, let me see how far that is to me. Parker Canyon is... What? Oh, it's the marina is closed. I was going to say, why is it saying it's closed? An hour and 20 minutes to Parker Canyon Lake. And let's see, where is Patagonia Lake is... Oh, Patagonia Lake's definitely farther. At least it looks like it. Patagonia Lake. It's technically Sonoita, but is... It says it's less. An hour and 14 minutes. How many miles is it, though? That one is... whoops, why did I click on something? 61 miles. And then... I bet you it's less miles, the other one. But you go down a dirt road, so that's probably why. The other one is only 56 miles. Well, they're taking me the long way around. No wonder it's taking them longer. I can drop down the dirt road side, it'll be quicker. It's not showing that side, I don't know why. Possibly quicker. Take the dogs fishing, they'll love it. Skittles, I don't know. Skittles and Canal, they don't like water. Gunny is well smart, and he's a lab. That dog can do anything. Time to pray for my gun safe now. Pray for it? Why? They stole the majority. That ain't good. What's up, Lil? Ill? I'll up and develop B. How's it going? At Jordan, mine got lost in a boating accident. Yeah, allegedly, right? Take the dogs fishing. Yeah, they don't like water. I don't know why. What's up, Benedict? Canadian here, and I am very happy with the government staying out of costly wars for Israel. Let's see here. He will do anything you ask him, only hand signals in the dark. That's cool. It's weird. I've heard there's a lot of guns at the bottom of these Canadian lakes nowadays. Allegedly. And any Canadian who stands by Trump as he wages trade war on us is not a real Canadian. Interesting. Very interesting. What do you think about the, Alberta that wants to become part of the U.S.? What's your thoughts on that? There's a lot of my Canadian friends that like guns that would love that because then they could have the same freedoms the United States has when it comes to our 2A rights. I'd be happy for them. I don't think they would need to become part of the U.S. I mean, it'd be nice if Canada would just be like U.S. in that respect. There's really no support for that. The actual percentage of Albertan Burtons who wants to succeed is less than 5%. That's actually not true. It's definitely way more than 5%. But anyways, what do you think about NORAD? I don't even know much about NORAD. I know it's an acronym for something. Albertans, yep. I think it was actually closer to 25%. I'm looking for a job in Alberta at the moment, but I don't think Trump would let them be independent. They have lots of oil and no military without the Canadian government. Oh, yeah, like if it was its own, but like governed by the U.S., kind of like Puerto Rico and Guam and the Virgin Islands, I think it is. They're kind of their own, but yet they're part of the U.S. They're not a state. They're a territory. What do they call those things? Never ever happening. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could do some research real quick. Let's see here. I think before you say something bad about the U.S., you should remember the only reason Canada's alive is because of NORAD. Go ahead and join the USA. Do those people want to be in bankruptcy due to medical debt and face extreme expense education? Yeah, you are right. Education is way too expensive, and then they don't even use it. They don't even use it. It's weird. They're like, "Oh, I got a degree in this," and it's like something you would never use, or you got it, but then still work at McDonald's. Bankruptcy due to medical debt. But Canada has a free. I say free. It's a socialist um setup there. How it's like that. Recent polling suggests that roughly 15 to 22% of Albertans support becoming a province in the U.S. for the U.S. So I was right, really close. I said 25. I was close. In March of 2025 is 15%. July of 2023 was 19%. While 22 to 31% of Albertans may support general independence, studies suggest many of these individuals prefer an independent Alberta rather than joining the U.S. So they want to be separate. Yeah, an independent. So pretty high. Let's see here. Right, I was saying, why would anyone want to join the United States? We have a strong middle class in Canada. By the numbers, they have medical debt and bankruptcy. Canada's in debt, though, too, aren't they? What's up, Boondocks? Hey, Jerome, popping in from work for a listen. Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping by my live this weekend. You're welcome. AKA never happening, but they can leave for all I care. Right. Each their own, right? If they want to. Benedict, both of our countries have problems. Exactly. Go to a hospital and tell me you don't want to pay a little to get it over with, not mentioning wait list for procedures. That's the thing of Canada. It might be free, but wait. That's what I hear. Your middle class is shrinking. I cannot testify either way. If ours is shrinking or if yours is bigger than ours, I have no idea. Most of the world powers have accumulated national debt. That's true. I can go to a hospital for free. Yeah, that would be VA, right? Probably. Which unfortunately isn't the greatest, which is sad. Some are better than others, different areas. They need to be better. The VA. Waitlist is better than dying. No, it's not. Because while you're waiting, you're probably going to die. So I'd rather pay $20K to live than be put on a waiting list for 5 months and die. So, yeah, not a good theory. Not good logic there. However, look at Europe. You'd kill to have French healthcare has better outcomes, no weight loss, and they spend less. Possibly that part I don't know. Americans are a joke. The rest of the developing world is laughing at them. Didn't know that. And my kids. Well, that's nice. I didn't know the children could too. Canada literally has better outcomes than the United States. You guys die younger and have worse healthcare outcomes when you go to your hospitals. Again, I do not know those figures, so I can't say yes or no. I mean, right off the top of my head, it probably varies where you live and what doctors you're around. Same with Canada. I'm sure there's some areas of the country that are better for healthcare than others. Let's see here. People have literally died waiting in an ER in the hospital here. Mm-hmm. Yep. That happens in the U.S. too for ERs. Got something on my screen there.
Skittles, you're right in my way, bud. Yeah, can we move your butt out of the way?
Thanks, buddy. He's right here. Oh boy, you are dusty.
You're one dusty puppy, Skittles.
You're on my bed.
Skittles. You should have brushed yourself off before you came in.
Hey, Taylor. Let's see. I moved to my city 3 years ago, and I'm still waiting to get a family doctor. Hey, Desert, I'm proud to be an American. Yep, I died a few times, and yeah, you told me you're a walking, living miracle. You said you should have been dead half a dozen times already, or something. You're saying some actually, literally, if I recall, you said yeah, you actually did pass, got back up. Up from the grave he rose. That's part of a hymn, actually. Let's move this off to the side a little farther. It's kind of in the way of my head. Yeah, I used to say that all the time, Mr. Waite's experience, about proud to be American. I think the medical system definitely needs to be remodeled for every country. Yeah, that's the thing. Every country has its downfalls in its medical system. Honduras, if you went to government paid, it was slow, packed, and dirty. And well, not super dirty, but you could pay for private if you wanted. In other countries too, a lot of those ones that are government paid for, yeah, there's longer wait times, they're jam packed, and they're not as cleanly usually, not always. But yeah, here in the US, we definitely do charge way too much, I think, for medical here, even for paying it. Like most of it's because it's insurance companies they have to charge so much so the insurance companies can swallow it up. Because if you pay cash, I mean, they give you huge discounts. And medical systems are tricky. IMO, the American system could be fixed for the most part by dismantling the insurance industry. There we go. Yep. The insurance industry is it's a scam. It's a scam. It's crazy. Just passed a herd of pronghorn off of the 380 in New Mexico. Cool. So we got a lot of those down in Sonoyta. I put in for Northern Arizona this last time, but I didn't get drawn for the normal draw. I did get put in for the Copper State draw. It's separate from the regular. Hopefully I get drawn. I don't know what the status of that one is. It's a little harder to find the status on that one, I think. And then deer is going to be in here in May, next month. I can put in for deer again. So I'll see if I can put in for deer. That bear one, I have no idea. I've got to call up Game and Fish. I don't know. I know I can go get help in 10 minutes if I need it. That's quick. Good for you. Excuse me. Oh, the timer reset. It said like an hour on it. Now it says 17 minutes. That's weird. Must have been when it restarted the live earlier. When it crashed and I restarted it. When I flipped the camera, I did that. What's for dinner? I don't know. I just had lunch not too long ago at like 1 o'clock, which was Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Let's see. It had a taco in it and a 5-layer bean burrito or something. And the little nachos with, they accidentally gave me a diet Mountain Dew. It tasted like it. I was like, okay. But yeah, dinner, I'm not sure. I haven't even thought about it yet. In Montana, I saw 3,700 head of pronghorns in the Big Hole when I was a kid. Pronghorn for dinner. Oh, I'd love to have pronghorn. I've never ate it. Are you doing that bear hunt soon? I haven't been here in a while. Maybe I missed it. So that is a basket case. I do not know what happened. So I bought the bear tag over the counter October 7th, the last day you could buy a bear tag. About a month ago or a little less, I got something in the mail saying, "How was the bear hunt?" I'm like, the lady told me this was a spring 2026 tag. So I don't know what's going on. So I talked to my buddy and he's like, "Well, I think she either gave you the wrong tag or you missed the hunt." I'm like, "Well, bear doesn't start until spring. So something's going on." So I need to call up Game and Fish and say, "Hey, I got this tag and then I got this in the mail. It has no times on it, no unit, no weapon, what I'm supposed to use, nothing." And so I've been waiting for spring to roll around to use it. And then spring rolls around and I get something in the mail saying, "How was your hunt?" And I'm like, spring just started. And I get it like the first day of spring saying, "How was your hunt?" I'm like, what? Kodiak bear would be scary to hunt. Yeah, it probably would be. Tastes terrible, sagebrush. What does? Kodiak? Or what's sagebrush? What? Sagebrush tastes terrible? Probably. So yeah, the bear hunt, I don't know. I need to call Game and Fish and say, "Hey, here's my hunt number, tag number. What's the status of this?" Because I bought this October 7th to do for spring 2026. And the tag says 2025 on it. I did some research on it before and it said typically there's a spring and then a late fall. But mine had no date, so I figured it was a spring of 2026. Oh, pronghorn tastes like sagebrush? Okay. Last hunts I went on was hog and turkey. Last hunt. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I hope they can at least give me my money back. But I would love it if they could just issue me another tag that's for 2026, which what it should have been. They're one of the best places in the world to bear hunt, but I haven't gotten the chance yet. New hobby for me, and I need to find someone to tag along. Bear hunting alone sounds sketchy to me. Possibly. Give you the wrong tag, allegedly. That's exactly what the guy's thinking. That she gave me the 2025 tag instead of off of the new book for 2026. That's what he's thinking. It's over the tag, over the counter. But the thing is like you can only get the tag from like October 1st to October 7th. It's like a whole week that the tag's available to get. I got it the last day. It was like $25 out the door. That's all it was. Like normally you have to pay like $15 to get to the lottery system. And then once you get that, there's another dollar amount you pay on top for the actual tag. Over the counter bear like that, there's just a once and done fee, $25. So I mean that part's sure it's only $25, but hey, I was looking forward to this bear hunt, and all you guys were too. I know it. You guys been wondering about it. So yeah, I gotta find that tag again. I think I saw it. I think it's in my one drawer. I have flashlights and knives in. Let's see here. So here's the questionnaire: Black Bear Hunt Report. How did you use your 2025 bear tag? Only complete this question if you've checked a hunting specific bear. Plus, I'm supposed to tell with a certain amount of hours if I got one. Yeah, here's tag number. It's called a non-permit hunt only 2025 tag. Then has the tag number on it. $25 for a bear. Yep, October 7th I bought it at 3:19 p.m. here in Cal Ranch is where I got it. Kill a bunch of bears, mostly trying to eat me. Yeah, there was somebody who was talking about they did a lot of bears for control because the certain areas they are overpopulated and causing problems, so I have to get rid of them. I forget who that was I was talking to the one time. It was either one of you guys or it was my buddy that's done bear hunting. He did some bow bear hunt, which would be even more unique, I think. Did this guy eat one of my... No, that's his. I thought maybe my roommate ate one of my apple sauces. I'm like, dude. No, it's his. He got some rice pudding, cups of rice pudding of some sort. Some sort. That might have actually been in some video I was watching. One guy doing bear hunts. Bear hunting with a bow sounds scary. You definitely need a backup handgun. Because if you would like get it in a bad spot and it starts attacking you with this arrow hanging out, dude, I'd be whipping out that pistol. Hey, Lisa. The job went well, by the way, with John. I got done at 12:20 or so. I got over there at 8:55 or something, 8:50 something. I had to run around at two places to get the materials. Yeah, that would be sketchy. You need like a 80-pound bow or something. Yeah, 10 mil or bigger, like a 44 mag or a 460 or 500. Now, if you got a Grizzly, definitely you want something big. I mean, one of my subscribers though got attacked by a Grizzly, and he had his 460 on him. Still tore him up good. He's still at work. Probably, yeah. He's prepping for painting that under the eaves and soffit of that house he's working on. Hopefully, it's not too breezy for him for painting. He's going to put some drop cloths on the old vehicles that are sitting around there that are non-operational. Excuse me. Need? Yeah. You definitely need a more powerful than a 10 for a Grizzly, I'd say. If you're wanting to actually hunt with it, definitely. But if you get a good placement with a 10 mil, some bear loads, you might tick him off enough he'll run versus getting after you running. Yeah, I gotta. Since it's an over-counter tag, it's not in my portal, my Game and Fish portal online. I looked it up and it's not on there. So I'll just have to call them. Game and Fish. What is this? Official registration documents. Oh, that's my roommate's stuff for his car. High Desert Clinic. What in the world's that? Some receipt that my roommate went somewhere for $100 from High Desert Clinic in Sierra Vista. Sierra Vista. The only bears I saw trying to eat people, but they just want your elk. Oh, you're saying while you're hunting? While you're hiking back? They could possibly try to steal your meat? That's true. That's true. I put in for elk for the regular draw. I didn't get it, but I also put in for the Copper State draw, and I don't know the results yet when that's up. I need to do some more research. But my buddy got in for elk, for bull elk. So it'd be nice if he gets a big spread. Shouldn't the over-the-counter tag link with your online? It doesn't. I looked. Here in Canada, they have hunter numbers, and they ask when you buy in person. It has a hunter number on it. Plus, I have my hunting license. But since then, I updated it because that one expired, so I updated it. And so the bear tag's on the old hunting license. But since I needed to update it because that one expired, they gave me a new number because I didn't put on auto payments. But as long as you have both with you, the old one and the current one, it's totally valid because you're hunting with the license. Because that's how it was with my javelina too. My javelina was my old hunting number, and I talked to someone. They're like, "Oh, just carry both with you. That way, if you get stopped, you just show them both. You're like, here's the old one. See, my name's on it. It's to that tag number, and here's the new one. It's just a new one because the other one expired, and I didn't have it on auto payments. for the javelina. What's this one? This one was a Game and Fish, help keep Arizona herds healthy. I think this one was a survey. Looks like it. And if you want to do stuff with the head or taxidermy, they got phone numbers and websites for that. That's cool. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where my hunting license is. It might be inside this. I might have stuck it in the same drawer. I could always print another one off. I think I did print a. Let's see, here is. That's for my. That's something else. Trade name application for state of Arizona. That's for my business. What's up, Zero? How you doing, buddy? Here's my tag from my deer that I didn't get anything. Buggers. Antlered white-tailed deer. November 7th to November 13th. Buggers. We didn't get anything. Let's see here. Paint it brown. I'm a porcelain painter. I'm a porcelain painter. Paint it brown. Zero, you ever deal with bear? Paint what brown, buddy? I think something got deleted there. My licenses? Let's see. Somewhere I have a print off of my license. The original one I laminated, well, tape. Technically like a laminate. I used to have it in my backpack that I use for hunting, but I've been using that in the cave exploring. Maybe it's in my top drawer with all my electronics and flashlights. Usually I put in the one though that has knives in it. I'm not sure what it is. I can always print off a duplicate. How can you know, but I have been bear maced. Did you say bear mace? Somehow, though, this thing got a hole in it, and so it leaked out somewhere. It's a little bit, or got pushed somehow. This is bear mace. Tactical pepper spray. It's a gel with UV dye. It's called Aim Hunter. Home defense, self-defense. Big old can. Yeah, that's fun, Zero. My dad went in the gas chambers in the Army. He said that was horrible. Oh, look. There's my new pew pew I haven't shot yet. Did you see the short of that, guys? That's it. It's a Zastava 32 ACP. Oh, yeah, it is on mute. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Oh, I didn't know what happened, mate. I didn't put it on mute that I know of. Can you hear me okay now? Can you hear me? Oh, and I need to update my passport. I got to update this. It'll be 10 years old next year, but you're supposed to renew it within 6 months. Hear you now. Yeah, it was on mute. Well, I don't know why, mate. Don't know why. Where's my hunting license? It might still be in my backpack. Do I have it in here? I do not. Here you now. Oh, here you now, mate. Here's some drummer boy quarters. Here's a really old nickel from 54. Kind of old. Here's my watch I need to get a battery for. It's a Citizens. It's my nicest watch. The battery died. I have a Fossil too. It's made by Fossil that I need to get a battery for as well. That one looks pretty cool. These two cords should be in my electronic drawer, not in my drawer with my extra checks and stamps. These cords here need to go in the electronic drawer. Yeah, where are my Game and Fish? So here's the Game and Fish asking about, maybe this is where it is. Let me check this other one. Asking about it. I might have put it in this. Let's see. Department of Game and Fish. No, this is where... Let's see. We hope you had an enjoyable... This is an anonymous survey of 2025 bear tag holders. Again, yeah, I never got anything. Okay, here's a phone number. Here's a Game of Fish, and then it's got the phone number. So, okay, that's probably what I would call postage paid. Oh, sure enough, they have a postage paid envelope. That's cool. We need your reply even if you did not hunt. No. Because you guys messed me over. Or put it bluntly, which I normally don't say this, screwed you over. Because you guys messed up. Pretty sure. I'm not mad. I'm just like kind of shocked when I got it. I was like, what? I'm like, what the world? What the world? Yeah, I wonder if it is in my backpack. It's got to be in my backpack. Or in my nightstand here. One of them should be a folded up paper, and the other one should be the original one. That's a print off. Dusting job. There's a box of 40 ammo, Full Metal Jackets. What's this? That's a money envelope. There's a $1 bill that's torn in half. I went to straighten it out, and the center just went rip down the center. It was weird. Just... I wonder if it's in my man cave here. It could be. My hunting license. Or more than likely, it's probably inside of my backpack in one of the pockets on the top that I don't open that often. Even though I was just in there, though. Because I emptied out stuff I didn't need because I didn't want to get it lost in the cave. What envelope is this? That's from a bank, it looks like. Yeah, my bank. Usually I keep it in a certain drawer or my backpack, and it's not in the drawer. So maybe it's in that backpack, although I emptied some stuff out. I could always print one off. It's got both on it. It's got my bird stamp on it and my hunt license, but then I also have the old hunt license number on there. The one I taped and laminated. Typed and laminated. I gotta make sure I don't misplace this mail because they're bills. Don't want to misplace bills, folks. Oh, sir. Later on, you were like, oh, I thought I paid those. You bring the ripped dollar to the bank and they'll replace it, although you'll spend it more on gas and getting there. Well, yeah, unless I'm already going to the bank, right? Thought I saw someone in the yard. It was a bystander. He was standing by. It's got to be in my backpack. Where's my keys for my car? Keys for my car? Because I have it locked up. There they are. Right here. Let's see here. I probably should let the donkeys roam around. Was it trash day tomorrow or was that today? Because somebody's neighbor's trash can's out. Let's see if it's in my backpack. Right out here. Whew. I don't have my sunglasses on my hat. I did clean out my car the other day. Most of it. Let's see if it's in the armrest here. Here's a piece of paper that could possibly be it. That's in the armrest. Sure enough. Game and Fish Department migratory bird stamp. So that's for the game and bird. It expires June 30th of this year. So that's the bird stamp. But is the hunt license in the armrest too? Let's see, is that it? No, it's my business cards. That is a paycheck stub from the other thing. Oh, here's my watch that needs a, it's made by Fossil. It's a relic. Looks pretty nice. This one needs a battery too. I was told it was made by Fossil. I don't know. It's a nice looking watch. It's a nice, like, manly looking watch. Yeah, it needs batteries. Oh, wow, there's 2 pew-pews in the armrest here. 22 Magnum going in the center, and a 380. Da-da-da. There's that end block that I found out in the desert. What does it say on the bottom? AEC 3. Found that on the desert, an end block for a Garand. A Garand. There's a cheap knife. Is this it? That's an envelope. Is anything in the envelope? Nothing's in the envelope. It's empty. Receipt. Receipt. Another envelope. It's empty too. There's a snack bar. Right there. There's some shot. We emptied out some shot the other day during New Year's. And we put paper in it so it'd shoot out paper instead of little BBs. That was kind of cool. It's not in there. Put them boom boom things back in the center console. And the and the watch. Which goes in the top. So I found the bird stamp. But where's the hunting license? And here's my I haven't got anything to renew this in a long time. My roadside assistance. Just noticed that. Probably because they don't have my new address. So they probably just had it expired. Aggressive Engineering Corp. AGC. Oh, is that what that stands for? It's not a AEC, yeah. AEC 3 is what it says on there. Right there. AEC and then a little 3 underneath. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. There we go. Found that out in the desert. Yeah, here's the migratory bird stamp. That's good to know. But yeah, I don't know where the actual hunt license. I mean, I have copies of both of them on screenshots and emails and on the portal. That should not be in here. My key for my van. But it could be. I mean, I I forgot to unlock everything. I only unlocked the driver's door. Buggers. It could be in my my backpack, but the thing is, like, before I went to the caves the other day, I emptied my backpack out of just about everything because I didn't want anything getting lost. Nothing in there. Nothing, little pockets. The only thing I stuck in it was my driver's license, just in case. And here the other day, I was like, where's my driver's license? Like, oh, it's in my backpack. All right, let's see. Nothing in that little pocket other than a light, which is on now. I just pushed it on. This little thingy. What's up, Naomi? How was the rest of your life? Did it go okay? Let's see. We got my inhaler. Inhalador. And then we got something in the little pocket here. What's this? We're looking for my hunting license. The hard copy. Because it'd be nice to have both of them. What's in that? Those are Q-tips. Q-tips. It was okay? Okay. The 2 places I normally keep my hunting license is not in there. What about the top pocket? That usually just have snacks when I'm hiking around or exploring. And it's got an extra flashlight in there. 2 extra flashlights, yeah. As long as it doesn't get pushed in there, because it'll start a fire. I had it melt my pocket the other day. The flashlight. I could possibly find my old one. I'm pretty sure I could. Because I have a print off of it somewhere saved in my downloads. My old hunting license. Found 3 of my little flashlights. And we got this today. It's a chest ascender for climbing. That came in. Canilla, what are you doing? Huh? What's up, Canilla? No. Alright, I should let the donkeys out. Except I need my sunglasses. It's so bright out there. Let's see here. Hey, Skittles, what are you doing, bud? Where'd my sunglasses go, buddy? There they are. Hold my pillow. They're on my pillow. Alright, gotta let the donkeys out. They're probably gonna start going, hee-haw. They're already getting ready. They know I'm coming. They probably drank a lot of their water up this morning. It was only about this far down from the top, about an inch. They drink a decent amount of water. What's up, Mama? Hey, girl. Hi. Little one. How are you, huh? You still being antsy? You doing okay, girl? Hey. What's up, little one? Come here. Come on. It's just me. You know me. It's just me. She got all scared the other day because of something somebody did. Scared her real good. Something's wrong with that knee, too. I don't know what's going on with it. That back leg, it pops and carries on. I don't remember it doing that before. Anyways, let's fill up their water. It's got about 2 inches in it right now. I watched some horrifying cave diving videos the other day. They were so close to getting stuck. Probably not a hobby for me. No, cave diving, I'll probably never get into cave diving. I probably will never do cave diving. Let alone, I mean, maybe diving itself just for once in a blue moon. But the diving part of it, I mean, the caving diving, that's just the next level of danger. Unless it's real open. Do the same idea as mine diving, which would be even more dangerous, I think. Because it's altered terrain that full of water just actively collapsing because it's so wet. Neighbor's got horses out in the back run. Looks like it. I think they had them out yesterday too. Yep, got the water running. Gotta fill her up. Chugga, chugga, chugga. I'd say they drink this whole thing about this much in a day. A whole one of these. I forget how many gallons that thing is. It's not very big. But yeah, the two of them probably drink that up in a day. Because I usually fill it up twice. But it's not empty every time I fill it. It's more of a top off. Put you guys down there. These guys were flat on their belly crawling. So narrow they had to turn their heads, and if they didn't, their mouth and nose would be underwater. I have seen some of those. They're more like caving, and they have water in them, and they don't have any. It's not like they have water tanks and all that stuff, like major cave diving. What's up, girls? Hey, come on. Hello, hey little one. Hey, mama. What's up? Hello. Hi. Hello. You guys want something to eat? All right, let's get you something. It's a little breezy. It feels good out here. It would have been a good day to go hiking. You hear the birdies. All right, girls, ready for something to eat? and some kibble. What do you call these? Pellets. Come on, girls. Whoa, 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 whoa. Me, no one. Me. There you go. I got them separated, the food, and they just all want to eat out of that pile on the concrete. Oh, little one. You doing better? She was all antsy yesterday. Someone got her all riled up. I know who the someone was, too. I reprimanded them over that. Yeah, I don't know the terminology. All I know is you could never catch me trying that. Yeah, that one, it's more like you're caving and it has water in it. And so you end up traversing water through it. Some of the, let's see, there's a lady I follow on Instagram that puts reels and posts like that. She does stuff like that I've seen. And then like Adventure Twins, I think I've done a few of that stuff. Maybe not quite so much. Cave diving, like say CK diving, I haven't really watched much of those. A few videos of like follow-ups of how dangerous it is. Was it a Duran? Possibly. Was it a Duran? Yeah, I don't know if you guys were on it, but he mentioned about how he sprayed the donkeys with silly spray. The neighbors actually told me about it. And then I found out from him too, and the one donkey got really spooked over it. Silly spray string. Like she was just like yesterday when I came home, she was scared of me. And the only time she did that was when I first got her. She was scared of me. But she hasn't been scared of me in months because she knows I take care of her and I'm good to her. It's the littler one. She was spooked, the younger one. She's taller but smaller. So I'm trying to spend some time around her and keep her calm. It's okay, girl. And something with her foot's a little messed up. I'm not sure what's going on. Her knee. Her back knee joint. That's the thing. I told him he's my roommate. And I was just like, dude, why do you even want to do that? Like, well, like if it was mine, I would do it. And I'm like, but they're not yours. I said it really spooked her really bad. She looked like she didn't even want to come to me. Skittles, Nella. No, can't go out because the donkey just got put out. I don't know. He's like, well, I had extra silly cheese or silly spray from a birthday party, so I thought I'd use it. You don't have to use it on the donkeys. I was on my way home from church, and the neighbor called me and said, hey, there's somebody in your yard that pulled in with a white car, went donkeys, sprayed them, and then left. I'm like, what? I was a little bit more than unhappy. I was a little more than unhappy after I heard that. He did say he won't do it again. Hey, Rambo. Did you see my short with the new pew pew? Here, I'll give you a little shot of it here. Ugh. I have it chilling up by my, yeah, he was naughty. Mischievous or something. Right there. There it is. Right there, mate. It says Zastava M70. Zastava M70. I got it last Friday. Haven't shot it yet. Between that and my 40 Slim, 740 Slim, that's a 40 Smith & Wesson, I haven't shot yet either. So I figured I'd shoot both of them sometime. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Check it out. Yeah, I did a short of it. It's just to me that I got it. It's really, I said something about, here's my new Airsoft. Hopefully it would help with the algorithms, but no. Nah. Most of my shorts, no matter what I post, is garbage. No matter how I put it. If I put like 4 hashtags and then the rest of them inside the description, or if I put all of them in the, if I put like 6 or 7 in the short and nothing in the description. I've tried all sorts of ways. You have an M90, it's awesome. Oh yeah? What's yours chamber? 9 mil? This is 32 ACP. I also have an M75, but that's or is it a 73? It's a 16 gauge shotgun double barrel. Dallas, what's up, buddy? Been cooking more? Pop out, rock out, boars. We the best, right? Do. What is those people? A little heart. He's Bluetoothing a heart. 556. Okay. There was another one. Yeah, they had a M70 that's a rifle as well. I don't know what it's chambered in. I'm going to cook in a minute. Going live. Awesome. I've been live almost 2 hours, so I'll probably shut off, and then we'll watch yours possibly for a little bit. See what you got going. Yeah, I went live because it reset itself. Someone did leave a voice message. 49 seconds, so it's a little longer. Yep. Cooking some chicken and beef fajitas. Oh, that sounds good. Like real good. For yourself or for something else? I don't remember if that stuff you did the other day, the chicken Alfredo, who that was for. I know you said it was good, but I didn't know if you cooked for a restaurant or something. I can't remember. But I know you cook. Because, like, that's your job, if I recall, cooking. Oh, let's see here. I gotta get some water. Some water. I did some tacos the other day, but it's just ground beef. Wasn't too bad. Mash her up. There we go. Canela's like, was that plastic? Did it have food in it? No, it was a water bottle, Canela. It wasn't anything that you'd like a cheese stick or an oatmeal whoopie mountain pie thing, whatever they're called. Anywho, well, we'll probably let you guys go. Appreciate y'all coming by. Thank you for the prayers for my sermon. It went well, by the way. Appreciate you for that. And y'all have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. Not sure if we'll go live today. Later, we'll see. I'm fixing the wiggle room with SKS stock in action. Wedge a piece of soup can between the coil lug and cross bolt. You test it. Okay. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming in. And can never go wrong doing what's right. And through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. Through him, there's no other name whereby we must be saved. Appreciate y'all. It's a nice pistol. Thank you. All right. We'll see you later. Not sure if I'll go live later on or not, but we'll see. Nice donkeys too. Okay. Thank you. See you guys. Bye. Appreciate you.